Hi everyone, sorry this video is late. I've been fighting with my laptop to try and figure out how to work my camera. So I wanted to start and talk a little bit about my placement. I'm actually doing a placement at my place of employment. So I work for an organization called Oak Grove. It's really a multifaceted agency. It has a residential program and a wraparound program, a day program. I work in wraparound, and then I'm interning in the residential clinical portion of my internship. Sorry, try that again. I'm working in the residential program, working in a clinical department. So the residential program has 56 beds, which are split between 3 dorms for the youth, and their ages 8 through 19 are the kids that are there. So they section them off between boys, girls, and then children. So the children are anywhere from like 8 to 11 on the children's dorm, and then and the girls are like 11 to 13 to 19, and then the boys have 11 to 13, kind of that starting age range, to 19. And then it is a level 12 treatment center. If you want to, that's the highest you can do in California, and then you have out-of-state placement, which are a little bit higher for children that have more severe behavior that need more attention. So Oak Grove has staff in their residential program there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they monitor the children and make sure they have everything they need. The residential program also has a nursing program attached to it, so the children can receive medication anywhere from, I think, 6:30 to like 7 o'clock, and then there's an on-call nurse after that. They also offer individual therapy and group therapy, and groups take place, I think, like twice a day, 5 days a week, for the different age groups in the different dorms. They also have specialty programs like an art program, a music program, a sports program or physical fitness program. They've had like martial arts or yoga or other type of programs like that. And then they also have a culinary program. So those programs cycle through for the residential kids. California recently switched to a short-term placement program where children are supposed to be staying in residential treatment for a shorter period of time, which hopefully would allow the children to be there less than a couple years, because what was happening was in California, children were either in the foster care system or in group home settings for years at a time. So I know at Oak Grove we've had a couple of kids that have stayed in the residential program for upwards of like 3 years. So this new California standard is supposed to be rolling out as of January of this year, which will hopefully cut down placement time, and kids won't grow up in a residential treatment facility. Oak Grove also offers a day program, which is a combination of a non-public school for children's middle school and high school, and then they also have an autism program, which accommodates children there as well. And then they have wraparound, which is what I work in. And our community-based programs. So our community-based programs will be Wraparound and our Thrive program. Wraparound is a program that goes into the home and helps children stabilize their placements that have severe behaviors. And then our Thrive program teaches independent living workshops to help foster children gain independent living skills. And they do workshops, and they do graduation parties for the kids, and they do a bunch of other things. So right now I'm looking at my notes. Right now I'm getting familiarized with the residential program because I work wraparound. I don't really know a whole lot about residential. So kind of getting to know their kids, getting to know what their programs look like. I've kind of shadowed a couple of groups. I shadowed one boys group, one girls group, and then I shadowed a couple of individual therapy sessions. Most of the kids there get individual therapy twice a week. So they'll have individual therapy and then they also have group therapy. So once I get more acclimated with the program, I will then be able to co-facilitate and eventually facilitate group therapy. And then I'll also be either doing co-therapy with another therapist or have my own client depending on when the referrals come in. I've also been looking at intake packets to see what clients are coming in, what clients would be suitable or not. Right now, I'm getting acclimated to the program. I'm getting acclimated to the new therapist. When we do group supervision, we do clinical supervision for the whole Oak Grove as a whole. So our wraparound therapists, I'm familiar with them, so I'll see them in clinical therapy. I'll see them in group therapy as well, because we only have one LCSW who's my supervisor at the program, and so she supervises all the social workers. So that's been good to kind of get a social work perspective. So I'm looking forward to learning more about the residential program as a whole, looking more into how to diagnose, how to set up a treatment plan, which eventually will come in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So that is what I'm learning so far, and that's a little bit about Oak Grove and about my placement and what I'm learning. Have fun, everyone. See you soon.